Welcome, dear Stoic Becoming Adventures. Nice to have you back. Have you ever found yourself caught in conflicts, feeling trapped with no way out? Relationships, whether personal or professional, can often become our greatest sources of stress and turmoil. But what if I told you that ancient Stoic philosophers over 2,000 years ago developed powerful techniques to resolve problems with people? These strategies are just as relevant and effective today. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where we delve into profound Stoic principles that help us tackle everyday challenges. Today, we're exploring 10 Stoic tips for resolving interpersonal issues. These timeless insights not only guide us through difficult relationships, but also foster resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. Join me as we uncover these ancient strategies, transforming conflicts into opportunities for growth and harmony. If you're ready to turn struggles into strength and embrace the Stoic approach to handling life's toughest interpersonal challenges, don't forget to subscribe. Every moment of this video aims to equip you with practical tools for a more harmonious and resilient life. Let's embark on this journey together. 1. Practice empathy. Practicing empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and cultivating meaningful relationships. In Stoic philosophy, empathy is intertwined with the concept of shared humanity and the belief in our interconnectedness. By practicing empathy, we not only navigate interpersonal issues more effectively, but also enrich our lives by forging deeper connections and mutual understanding. Central to Stoicism is the idea of cosmopolitanism, championed by figures like Marcus Aurelius, who saw all humans as part of a universal community of reason. This perspective encourages us to view others not as adversaries, but as fellow travelers on life's journey. To practice empathy effectively, start by actively listening to others. When someone shares their thoughts or feelings, give them your full attention without interrupting or immediately offering your own opinions. Seek to understand their perspective and what they are going through. Active listening demonstrates respect and provides insight into their emotions and motivations. Another key practice in cultivating empathy is to imagine yourself in the other person's situation. Consider how you would feel if you were facing their challenges. This exercise fosters compassion and helps you respond with understanding rather than judgment or frustration. Empathy also involves validating others' emotions. When someone expresses sadness, frustration, or joy, acknowledge their feelings without criticism. This validation builds trust and rapport, facilitating conflict resolution and mutual respect. In broader social contexts, empathy extends to understanding different cultural perspectives and experiences. By appreciating diverse viewpoints, we promote tolerance, reduce prejudice, and contribute to a more inclusive society. Reflecting on how empathy can change your interactions, especially in challenging situations, is crucial. Consider specific instances where empathy could have made a difference and commit to applying it in future interactions. By integrating empathy into your daily interactions, you not only improve conflict resolution skills, but also nurture deeper, more meaningful relationships. In conclusion, practicing empathy is a fundamental Stoic strategy for navigating interpersonal challenges. It encourages active listening, understanding others' perspectives, and validating their emotions. By cultivating empathy, we foster stronger connections and contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world, one interaction at a time. 2. Cherish your loved ones. Amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to be consumed by tasks and personal ambitions. Stoicism, with its deep insights into human nature, reminds us of what truly matters: the connections we forge with those we love. While Stoicism often emphasizes self-discipline and resilience, it equally values community and relationships. Stoics understood the fleeting nature of our time on earth and stressed the importance of treasuring every moment spent with loved ones. Putting this philosophy into practice begins with mindfulness. It involves consciously being present when we're with our loved ones, actively listening, engaging in meaningful conversations, and demonstrating through our actions how much they mean to us. Expressing gratitude is another crucial aspect. It goes beyond grand gestures to encompass everyday acts of appreciation, like saying thank you, leaving a heartfelt note, or offering a kind word. These small gestures acknowledge the value of the other person and their impact on our lives. Consider Emma's story, a professional who, amidst her busy career, realized her relationships with family and friends had become distant. Inspired by Stoic principles, she decided to make a change. Emma started dedicating time each week to connect with loved ones, sharing meals with her parents, calling friends for heartfelt conversations, and being fully present with her partner. Over time, she noticed significant improvements in her relationships and overall happiness. In Stoic philosophy, expressing love means actively showing up for people, offering support during challenges, celebrating successes, and being a constant presence in their lives. Love manifests uniquely in each relationship, whether through quality time spent together, acts of kindness, or simply being a supportive listener. Stoic teachings remind us of life's impermanence, urging us to prioritize relationships and cherish every moment with our loved ones. This involves recognizing their irreplaceable role in our lives and honoring them with our time, attention, and affection. In conclusion, Stoicism teaches us to cherish our loved ones by being mindful, expressing gratitude and love, and making time for meaningful connections. By embracing these principles, we enrich our lives and create lasting bonds that bring depth and meaning to our existence. Remember, true wealth lies not in material success but in the richness of our relationships. Cherish your loved ones today and every day, for they are the heart of a fulfilling life. 3. Be patient. Patience, a virtue highly valued by the Stoics, was considered essential by Marcus Aurelius himself, who saw it as integral to wisdom. To him, patience was not merely passive waiting, but an active engagement with the present moment, regardless of its challenges. He likened practicing patience to donning armor against life's inevitable trials, transforming potential irritations into lessons in endurance and tranquility. Consider this scenario: stuck in traffic. Instead of succumbing to frustration, imagine accepting that you cannot move faster than the cars ahead. This acceptance brings a sense of liberation. You might choose to enjoy your favorite music, listen to an audiobook, or simply reflect on your thoughts. While the traffic situation remains unchanged, your experience of it shifts from frustration to a moment of peace or even enjoyment. This shift in perspective embodies the essence of Stoic patience. When faced with difficult people, patience can be equally transformative. Rather than reacting with irritation or anger, take a moment to understand their perspective. Recognize that their behavior often reflects their own struggles, not a personal affront to you. This approach does not imply tolerating mistreatment, but responding with composure and thoughtfulness, which can diffuse tension and lead to more positive outcomes for all involved. Patience in the Stoic tradition involves embracing the moment rather than resisting it. It's about viewing delays, annoyances, or obstacles as integral parts of your journey, not deviations from it. Each moment of impatience becomes an opportunity to deepen your understanding and practice of Stoic principles, cultivating a serene and resilient mind. To cultivate patience in your daily life, begin with awareness. Notice when feelings of impatience arise and pause. Take a deep breath and recall the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics who faced far greater challenges with dignity and patience. Adjust your expectations as well. Impatience often stems from situations not aligning with our plans. By reminding yourself that you can't control everything, only your responses, you can set more realistic expectations and find peace in life's unfolding, no matter how it unfolds. Consider how patience can transform your interactions with others. Choosing patience over frustration builds a reputation for composure and thoughtfulness, even in challenging situations. This not only benefits you, but also fosters a more harmonious environment for everyone around you. Each test of patience is not a hurdle, but an opportunity for growth. Like a muscle that strengthens with exercise, your capacity for patience grows each time you practice it. The rewards of this practice are substantial: a calmer mind, reduced stress, and the ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. By embracing the Stoic virtue of patience, you equip yourself with a powerful tool for navigating life's inevitable challenges. Remember, each moment of impatience is a chance to practice and grow. With time and conscious effort, You can cultivate a more patient, serene, and resilient mind capable of facing any situation with grace and composure. 4. Be an example. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world," encapsulating a fundamental Stoic principle that resonates across cultures. For men aged 30 to 65 learning about Stoicism, becoming an example is profoundly impactful. It goes beyond preaching values. It's about living them every day, turning theory into action. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who rose from slavery to become a revered teacher, emphasized the power of embodying one's philosophy. He didn't just talk about Stoicism, he lived it, showing his students that true integrity and resilience come from within. Living your philosophy can create a ripple effect, influencing others in ways you may not immediately see. By demonstrating kindness in challenging situations and standing firm in your principles without compromising your values, you set a standard that others aspire to follow. Facing adversity with resilience and maintaining a calm demeanor can offer hope to those struggling with their own challenges. This is the essence of leading by example, letting your actions speak louder than your words. So how do we begin to live as examples? It starts with self-reflection. Take time to consider what values are most important to you and what principles you want to guide your life. Once you have clarity, align your daily actions with these values. It's about making conscious choices that reflect who you are and what you stand for. This alignment isn't about perfection, but about striving to live authentically. We all have moments of weakness and lapses in judgment, but what matters is the effort to live according to our ideals, learn from our mistakes, and move forward with greater resolve. Consistency is key. It's easy to act virtuously when things are going well or when others are watching. True integrity is shown by doing the right thing even when it's difficult or when no one is around to see it. This unwavering commitment to your values builds trust and respect, making you a genuine example for others. In our modern lives, being an example is more relevant than ever. In workplaces, communities, and families, showing unwavering integrity and kindness can foster a culture of respect and cooperation. When facing personal or professional challenges, maintaining stoic calm can provide a model for others, showing them that resilience is possible. Remember, being an example is not about achieving perfection, but about striving to live by your values. It's about making a conscious effort to do better, to be better, even when it's tough. 5. Don't take things personally. We've all felt that sharp sting, that instant reaction when someone's words or actions seem to strike at our core. Seneca, with his deep understanding of human nature, encourages us to look beyond the surface. He suggests that when someone behaves hurtfully or offensively, it's often not about us at all. People act based on their own perceptions, struggles, and histories. Imagine everyone wearing unique glasses that color their view of everything, including how they perceive us. Think back to a time when you may have snapped at someone or acted out of character. It likely stemmed from stress, fear, insecurity, or simply having a bad day. If we can recognize this complexity in ourselves, why not extend the same empathy to others? Seneca's perspective shift invites us to detach from unnecessary pain by not taking things personally. It's like setting down a heavy burden. We suddenly breathe, move, and live more freely. But how do we practice this? How do we refrain from taking things personally, especially in emotionally charged moments? It begins with a pause. When hurt or anger rushes in, take a breath and remind yourself of Seneca's wisdom. This might not be about me at all. This simple pause can prevent reactive spirals, offering space to choose a more reasoned response. Building resilience and understanding is key. Reminding ourselves that we don't have the full picture of what someone else is going through reduces the likelihood of being wounded by their actions or words. When hurt does occur, because it will, view it as a practice ground for our Stoic principles. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience help me grow? Embracing this Stoic approach safeguards our peace of mind and fosters more compassionate interactions. We become less reactive, more understanding, and deeply connected to the humanity in everyone we encounter. Consider Sarah, a diligent professional proud of her efficiency. When criticized harshly by her boss in front of the team, Sarah feels a mix of anger and embarrassment. Instead of reacting, she pauses and recalls Seneca's advice. She considers that her boss might be under immense pressure or facing personal issues unrelated to her performance. By not taking the criticism personally, Sarah can calmly address the feedback, improve her work, and maintain a professional relationship with her boss. This approach can be transformative, both in professional and personal relationships. Ultimately, not taking things personally is a gift to ourselves. It allows us to preserve our inner peace, respond with kindness, and view the world through a lens of empathy and resilience. By practicing this Stoic principle, we enrich our lives with deeper, more meaningful connections. 6. Stop comparing yourself to others. In today's hyper-connected world where social media often shapes our sense of self-worth, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. The Stoics offer a timeless remedy for this pervasive issue. Focus solely on your own path, growth, and achievements. They teach us that the only comparison worth making is with who we were yesterday, not with someone else today. This mindset is profoundly liberating when embraced fully. Imagine freeing yourself from the endless cycle of envy and self-doubt that comes from constantly comparing your life to others' highlight reels. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people but care more about their opinions than our own." Internalizing this wisdom allows you to shift towards a more fulfilling and self-affirming mindset. Your journey is uniquely yours, with its own challenges, triumphs, and invaluable lessons. Embracing this uniqueness honors your path and cultivates a sense of self-worth that isn't dependent on others' approval or achievements. But how can we apply this Stoic principle in a world that constantly encourages comparison and competition? Firstly, become mindful of when you're making comparisons. Notice the twinge of envy or self-doubt that arises and acknowledge it without judgment. Remind yourself gently, "My path is different, and that's perfectly okay." Seneca's advice to keep learning how to live encourages focusing on personal growth rather than fleeting comparisons. Next, actively celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Did you complete a challenging project at work, show kindness to a stranger, or prioritize self-care amidst a busy schedule? These are all victories worthy of recognition. By celebrating your progress, you reinforce the idea that your journey is valid and valuable. Reflecting on your personal growth is another powerful Stoic practice. Take moments to look back at where you were a year ago, 5 years ago, or even a decade ago. Acknowledge the strides you've made, the obstacles you've overcome, and the lessons you've learned along the way. This reflection boosts self-esteem and deepens appreciation for your unique journey. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The Stoics valued personal achievements in wisdom, virtue, resilience, and inner peace, qualities that transcend mere material or career success. When measuring your progress, consider these deeper, more meaningful markers of growth. Ask yourself, are you more patient, compassionate, and resilient than you used to be? These are the achievements that truly reflect your growth as a person. How can you continue cultivating these qualities in your daily life? In a world obsessed with comparison, the Stoic principle of focusing on your own path can be transformative. By shifting your perspective, you liberate yourself from the chains of envy and self-doubt, embracing a more fulfilling and self-assured way of living. So the next time you feel tempted by the comparison trap, remember Marcus Aurelius's words and focus on your continuous journey of self-improvement and inner growth. How will you celebrate your unique path today? 7. Be full of love. Seneca, often seen as a Stoic philosopher focused on rationality and emotional restraint, surprisingly emphasized the significant role of love. He viewed love not merely as a feeling, but as an active force, a vibrant energy that we radiate into the world. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides, echoed David Viscott, highlighting the reciprocal nature of love, where what we give returns to us, often from unexpected sources. This cycle of positivity and connection enriches our lives and those around us. In a Stoic context, being full of love means approaching every interaction with goodwill and benevolence. It's about recognizing and honoring the humanity in everyone, even those who challenge us. By genuinely wishing well for others and desiring their happiness and well-being, we adopt a powerful stance that transforms not only our own lives, but also the lives of those we encounter. This approach, although challenging in the face of negativity or hostility, fosters profound connections and mutual respect. Practicing love in Stoicism also involves forgiveness and understanding. Recognizing that every person is engaged in their own struggles and bears unique burdens, responding with love and compassion lightens both their load and our own. This choice nurtures deeper connections and a shared sense of humanity. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I'm about to criticize?" This perspective encourages empathy and introspection in our interactions with others, promoting harmony and understanding. Beyond interpersonal relationships, Stoic love extends to our relationship with life itself. It involves embracing life's unpredictability, finding joy in simple pleasures, and appreciating the beauty that surrounds us. This loving approach encourages us to engage with the world meaningfully and positively, fostering resilience in the face of challenges. To develop this loving Stoic perspective, start with deliberate actions. Offer kind words to strangers, express gratitude to loved ones, and practice daily appreciation for life's blessings. Reflect on your actions and intentions, ensuring they stem from love and kindness. When faced with negativity or unkindness, strive to respond with understanding and compassion, choosing love over fear or anger. Embodying the Stoic principle of love is a courageous and transformative choice. It not only enhances our personal lives, but also contributes to creating a more compassionate and understanding world. By embracing the path of love, we embark on a journey of profound personal growth and collective transformation. 8. Careless about people's opinions. Have you ever found yourself caught in the endless cycle of worrying about what others think? It's a universal experience, where we often sacrifice our peace and happiness to fit into the expectations set by others. Let's delve into ancient Stoic wisdom and explore how it can liberate us from this pervasive cycle. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized the futility of seeking external approval. He urged us to question our innate desire to please others and challenged us to break free from the chains of external validation. Imagine the freedom of being unapologetically yourself, unaffected by fleeting opinions or trends. This journey begins with understanding and reaffirming your own values. What do you stand for? What matters most to you? When your actions align with your beliefs, there's a profound sense of peace and authenticity that no amount of external approval can match. Consider Sarah, a talented artist who initially adapted her art to please others on social media. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius's wisdom, she chose to create art that resonated deeply with her soul, regardless of popular opinion. Though she received fewer likes and positive comments initially, she gradually attracted a dedicated following who appreciated her authenticity and passion. More importantly, Sarah found immense joy and fulfillment in her work, liberated from the need for external validation. Reflect on what values guide your actions. Are you living authentically, true to yourself, or bending to meet others' expectations? By caring less about external opinions, you embrace a more authentic, fulfilling, and peaceful life. Your worth is defined by your unwavering self-approval, not by others' perceptions. It's important to recognize that people's opinions are subjective and often reflect more about them than about you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely pointed out, the only constant and true validation comes from within, living a life aligned with your values and principles. By prioritizing your own approval, you open the door to a life filled with authenticity and personal fulfillment. This approach encourages you to engage with the world on your terms, not dictated by external pressures. It's about embracing your uniqueness, standing firm in your beliefs, and remembering that your worth is not determined by others' fleeting judgments. In essence, caring less about what others think is a journey towards self-liberation and empowerment. It allows you to navigate life with greater confidence, resilience, and inner peace. By focusing on your own approval rather than seeking it externally, you cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and personal growth. Ultimately, embracing Stoic principles in this regard transforms how you interact with the world. It enables you to lead a life that is true to your values, fostering genuine connections and meaningful relationships based on authenticity and mutual respect. 9. Tune out the haters. In our modern society, negativity seems like an ever-present force, manifesting through social media, news outlets, and even personal interactions. The constant barrage of criticism and disdain can be overwhelming. However, it's crucial to remember that you have the power to dictate your own happiness. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often wrote about maintaining inner peace amidst external turmoil. He introduced the concept of the inner citadel, a fortress within us that remains untouched by external negativity unless we allow it to penetrate. This idea is profoundly empowering because it places the control of our mental state firmly in our own hands. To effectively tune out the haters and keep our inner citadel secure, we must first recognize what is within our control and what is not. We cannot control the actions or words of others, their harsh comments or unkind rumors, but we can control our reactions. We have the choice to disengage, to not internalize their negativity, and to maintain our peace. This aligns with Epictetus's teaching. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Another essential Stoic strategy involves understanding the root of negativity. Often those who spread negativity are grappling with their own issues, insecurities, or pain. Realizing this doesn't excuse their behavior but helps us respond with compassion rather than defensiveness or anger. By acknowledging their struggle, we can see their negativity as their burden, not ours, which helps us remain centered and unaffected. Practicing mindfulness is also crucial in preserving our inner citadel. When confronted with negativity, take a moment to pause and breathe. Remind yourself that this moment of negativity is transient and will pass. You don't have to let it define your day or your mood. By staying present and grounded, you can maintain your inner peace. As Seneca wisely said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By not dwelling on the negativity, we prevent it from taking root in our minds. Surrounding ourselves with positivity is another powerful tactic. Engage with uplifting content, connect with supportive people, and fill your environment with things that bring you joy and tranquility. Remember, you have the power to curate your own life experience. Choose positivity and let negativity slide off like water off a duck's back. This approach helps reinforce the strength of your inner citadel and ensures that your mental landscape remains a sanctuary of peace. It's important to note that tuning out the haters isn't about building walls or becoming indifferent. Instead, it's about consciously choosing where to direct your energy and attention. It's about preserving your inner peace and strength, enabling you to face challenges with grace and resilience as you navigate through life. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. By applying these Stoic principles, you can keep your inner citadel strong and impenetrable, no matter the external circumstances. Embrace this mindset and you will cultivate a resilient spirit that thrives amidst the noise and negativity of the world. 10. Be honest. Being honest is more than simply refraining from lying. In Stoicism, it's about aligning our external actions and words with our inner values and beliefs. This alignment cultivates a profound sense of integrity and completeness, fostering inner peace and confidence in knowing that our behavior authentically reflects who we are. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, underscored this by highlighting that honesty isn't just morally right, but also the most practical approach to life. The complexities and anxieties of deceit, keeping track of lies, hiding truths, contrasts starkly with the clarity and simplicity that honesty brings. It liberates us from the burdens of falsehood, allowing us to live with transparency and clarity. Honesty extends beyond interactions with others. It's equally vital in our relationship with ourselves. Being truthful about our strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears clears mental clutter, making space for genuine self-acceptance and growth. This internal honesty forms the foundation for personal development and inner tranquility. Embracing honesty requires courage and vulnerability, as it involves owning up to mistakes and facing consequences. Yet the rewards, trust, respect, and a clear conscience, are invaluable. Marcus Aurelius encapsulates this commitment to honesty with his advice. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. This Stoic principle encourages us to live authentically and truthfully in every aspect of our lives. Nurturing honesty in daily life begins with small, consistent steps. It involves transparent communication, reflection on interactions, and identifying moments where honesty may have wavered. By understanding why these lapses occur and striving to improve, we move closer to aligning our actions with our true selves. The journey towards honesty is ongoing, fostering deeper integrity and peace with each intentional step. Ultimately, embracing honesty isn't just about avoiding falsehoods, but about cultivating a life characterized by clarity, authenticity, and meaningful connections. Final thoughts. I encourage you to integrate these principles into your daily life. Whether it's embracing honesty, tuning out negativity, caring less about others' opinions, or cherishing your loved ones, each tip offers a pathway to personal growth and happiness. Remember, the Stoic approach is about cultivating virtues that enhance both inner peace and external relationships. As you move forward, reflect on how you can apply these tips today. How can you be more honest in your interactions? How can you focus on what truly matters and tune out the negativity? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this journey of growth together. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more insights. Together, let's cultivate a life of serenity, resilience, and joy. If you found today's discussion inspiring, I invite you to watch one of the suggested videos on the screen to dive even deeper into the wisdom of Stoicism. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Becoming. Together, let's continue to discover the timeless insights that help us lead more meaningful lives.